What up, what up, what up?
Hello, everyone.
What's going on, everybody? You know what it is. We about to get into some hot music real quick, and I'm about to drop something from the Parliament Funkadelic real quick. You know, some of y'all don't really know what Parliament is. First off, I want to welcome y'all to the WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. And you know what this is. This is the Quarantine with Dre and Roz. You
Hello,
know,
everyone.
this song, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I used to do with this song, but some of y'all older folks know what this is. It's that Parliament Funkadelic. It's that mothership connection from that 1976 Houston concert, man, and I wish I was around for that because I knew it was going down. Yeah, let's just say there was a lot of smoke in the air.
That Jimmy?
No, I forget what this cat name is. He's from the Parliament. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it'll have you sitting up like.
Funkadelic.
So I mean, you know what it is, but you know, we gonna groove to this for a little bit, man. It's another week. We alive. We made it again.
Yes. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
What can I say? Washington D.C. is a trip as usual. We got people that believe in the Q. The Q is real. The still is still going on. You know, what can you say about people? You know, people are people. Hey man, I want to welcome if y'all didn't know, I think we back live back on the book. So Roz, if you don't mind, we go ahead get it going because we need to go ahead and let people know we back, man. But I'm so excited
Yes.
to be back in the house with my homegirl Roz again. How you feeling?
I am feeling well. Thank you, Dre, for allowing me to tune in with our community this evening on the quarantine on WJZZ, the Cool TV. Once again, Roz and them Ogburn, touching base with the community, making sure you guys tune in to us. I do believe we got access. Call in, join us on Facebook, tune in live on YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, and all those other social media extensions. I'm happy and excited to get in our conversation this evening.
Yeah, Kwame Kilpatrick. I can say Kwame Kilpatrick's name on my show. I don't know about nobody else, but I can say his name because I do whatever I want to, even when I ain't told to sometimes.
Yeah,
So,
inform me because I was just literally
So,
updated about what was going on.
one of our
concerning
local
that.
TV shows decided to offer our brother Kwame Kilpatrick a free job, free radio time, and when he said pretty much that ain't what I want to do, it went down. The guy decided, Kevin Adele, decided that he was going to, man, it's hot up in this month. Kevin Adele decided that he was going to tell everybody, don't say Kwame Kilpatrick's name on the air. Kwame Kilpatrick. I'm just say it again. Kwame Kilpatrick. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone. But he decided that they weren't going to say the name on the air, and I mean, not to get into too much of it, because you know I tend to fly ignorant sometimes. We gonna leave it at that. But I just don't understand why in the world somebody would tell grown people with their show that's going to bring you revenue, because they doing it for free, not to say the name of Kwame Kilpatrick.
Yeah, that's
Kwame Kilpatrick. Everybody say it one time. Kwame Kilpatrick. Hey, I can say Kwame Kilpatrick's name on my show. But yeah, Kwame Kilpatrick. We gonna get into a lot of things tonight. We gonna get into the city election. We gonna get into the debacle going on in DC. We gonna touch on something that I'm doing now. We gonna wait till the last minute to get to that because I don't talk about myself. I go last. Everything else before me. I guess that's why people like me. For some ignorant reason. So without further ado, and we gonna get into the MDP convention and these caucuses. But
yes.
I'm gonna hand it over to my sister here and let her segue us into this. Roz, it's another Roz spot.
Thank you, Dre. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This is Roz and M. Ogburn coming in to you with the Roz Report. He actually made an awesome segue into the MDP, the Michigan Democratic Party. Our convention is coming up, February 20th. And the conversation is, ladies and gentlemen, why did we wait to the last minute to organize for the convention? And I want us to pause about that. I've been attending the convention almost 4 years now. Trying to be funny. The first 2 years, just trying to figure out how things ran, right? And get an understanding and the clarity of the functionality, the purpose, and the key players of our Michigan Democratic Party. And so now that we're in a whole pandemic, we have an event that is occurring. What's today? The 5th? Yes. So less than 15 days. No one really did a sounding bell to let us know that the expiration date for actually being a member was January 21st.
Yep.
Right? Thank God, as a candidate for State Rep House 9th District last year, I became, renewed my membership last April. Thank God. But what me and Dre has been discussing is that there's not a clear pipeline of identifying if you're a member, identifying actually the connecting process to seeing when your membership should be renewed. And I think right now in this season that we know things have to change. We know we need leadership that actually can identify with and have the self-interest to make sure that everybody is brought to the table. Yes, this is what must change. That we must have a clear communication line to the state MDP party and through our caucuses from the local, from the county, and from our high levels. And so I just want to just give the sound out. If there are any caucuses members that are listening tonight, tune in. Hello, Miss Brenda Thompson. And I want to give a shout out also to our precinct delegates. Because if you're a precinct delegate, you do not have to renew your membership. You are automatically able to vote at the convention. And that's why the membership is important. So you have the capacity to come to the table and vote and have your voice heard on who you want to represent you in these caucuses that are very relevant. So I am part of the environmental caucus for the state level, and I'm the 13th congressional representative. And each caucus has the capacity to endorse candidates, support communities, but at the state level, have a voice towards policies being brought to the table. And I think we need to talk about that more, and especially as we build power and precinct delegates in the area. So closing out for the Roz Report, let us get more, what we say, proactive rather than reactive in educating ourselves towards this process. But if you are, you're a precinct delegate, go to the state page, MDP, I do believe.com, or in Michigan Democratic Party. Find out what the policies say. We were talking about that also, that the agenda is set. I believe, what did we say? The first meeting, one is on the 7th, one is on the 13th. So there are series of meetings that do start. So go to the page and find out. And then I also want to make a shout out to our 13th Congressional Caucus up under the leadership of Jonathan Kinlock. We had a meeting today with Senators Gary Peters, and there's a meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. So we want to also represent. I got to give shout out to the mighty 13th. I'm the Environmental Caucus 13th representative. What could I say? Thank you. Back to you, El.
Thank you. So, the website to the Michigan Democratic Party is michigandems.com. And I'm glad you brought it back to me because I'm going to get on the Republicans pretty tough, but I'm going to get on the Dems tonight too because, again, I'm sorry. I see how the GOP play. Mm-hmm. And them precinct delegates of theirs, and somebody can connect me. First off, let me do this again. You are watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment because you are watching us live on the quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV with Dre and Roz. We're going to open these phone lines up. We back live again, like I said, 313-355-6018. Come holler at us. Talk to us. Say something crazy so we can get back at you. Yeah, we live. Let's get it. But anyway, Kwame Kilpatrick.
Kwame, hot topic. And I think where I want to, just in case people come in when they hear the name Kwame, to send the conversation on the 9-10 conversation, right? Rather than us.
And that is open tonight. That if you want to talk about Kwame tonight, it is open. But like I said, we got to do better with this MDP because it just doesn't make sense how we wait to the last minute to start recruiting people, to start telling them. I forgot that you had to register for this thing a month ahead of time, and I believe that I'm a paid member, but I also registered for a free membership just in case. Yes, you can register free.
Thank you for coming back at that. That's what I forgot.
You can register for free, but I mean, at this point, it's too late. But at the end of the day, this thing is going to come back around again, so I'm going to need you to register and be a part of this thing. For the simple fact, we always talk about change. This is one way to make change.
It is.
It doesn't make sense for us not to be involved in something that we can possibly be involved in. I just told you. Sometimes there's free membership. Free. You know what the word free means? That means you don't pay.
Yeah.
No fee, no money.
Yeah.
I don't know how to speak other languages, so I'm gonna let you.
And when you said that, I think I think we should take at least 5 seconds to pause for Abaddon, right?
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she was the first person or the first reach for me for being precinct delegate, and applying.
Say her name because some people might not know.
Abaddon Hogan. Had multiple roles in our community at the election department, Wayne County, election department. I mean, at so many capacities. A lot of the caucuses, all the conventions, she was there. Totally a grassroots leader in our organizing environment. And then she was in my district.
Right.
She spent a lot of time in the area off of Joy and off Schaefer. There was a little club, Jubilee the Blue Star, before it was set on fire. That was a community spot that was always, congregated with community leaders and so forth. But going back to her power, connecting precinct delegates, and like you saying, making sure for the actual convention you were registered for free.
Right.
For free. And she would say that you don't have to pay. Just come on and fill this out so we can make sure you are registered. Right. Or if you want to become a delegate, you have that opportunity to be engaged and to speak for your community. So, we will truly miss her. She was a thriving force. She cannot be replaced. But just like you're constantly saying, how we should have a succession plan in place for when power is of mature and high quality, somebody should be in position to take the lead.
Let's do a moment of silence for her real quick.
Yes.
All right. With that being said, that's my biggest pet peeve with the Democrats. I don't feel like a lot of them have succession plans, but then I look at these crazy ass people that's coming in as Republicans. They believe in cows flying over the moon, and people elect people. Think this is the scary part. People elected that. Somebody got up out of their bed and went. And I'm gonna get into it later on, but because I don't want to spend too much time on her crazy behind. But
you gotta uplift that's what you just said.
I mean, it's reality.
That she's representing a district.
Woke up in Georgia, somewhere, Georgia.
That's it.
That place we all feel is so adoring and blue, but they saying somebody is whacked out like that up there, And
then if we looked at her demographic of who she represents, it probably would be scary.
It's not that is scary. It's the fact of it's in your face at this point. Yeah. So you know what it is.
Yeah. No, when I say scary, like when you look at the demographic of maybe like her race or economics, that conclude that it may be more diverse, right? That so her going off this deep end on bull crap and conspiracy theories rather than saving her communities from certain things that they may be impacted from. Not to say that I represent a bougie community or that is not in need of so many things. So I think that is when we look at, like you just said, these people elected you in to represent you, but it looks like you don't even have a correct mental capacity to understand.
See, we going too far into
reality.
But again,
gotta be
there's a young lady here named Artisha Bowman.
Come on. Yep, in my district.
She's a black Republican. And I mean, I don't even want to call her a black Republican anymore. She drank that Trump Kool-Aid, so I mean, she's drunk with it. But at the end of the day, I believe that these Republicans, I could be wrong. Artisha, my number here is 313-355-6018. I'll even get you on here one night, but I want to know if, as a delegate of the Democratic Party, Do they cut the check? Because if so, I've been saying this for quite some time. I believe these precinct delegates need something. We raised hell of money for senators. We raised hell of money for rep candidates. Mm-hmm. But these precinct delegates get up out of their beds, out of their wheelchairs.
Come on.
Out of their showers. Mm-hmm. Out of whatever they are in to come out and try to support a candidate on their dime. And then had audacity to donate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But we're looking at a Democratic Party that, again, in 2 years is going to need who? Precinct delegates.
Absolutely.
In 2 years, we can't surrender the House and the Senate. Mm-mm. So I can't speak for what they do in other states, but I know here we need to figure something out.
Yeah, and we know funding is very important to be really successful, to be able to...
Shit, can we get a gas card?
Yeah, like you're saying, to get gas for door knocking, for literature, and even right now we need PPE, right, to even do anything in the community. So, but where I always would uplift as a precinct delegate from being in a volunteer position, mm-hmm. it showed the community that your self-interest and passion came from sincerity and truth. If I can do all of this for free, then, like we're saying, if I choose to progress into a higher role, right, you know you've seen the work and you should be able to support the candidate, right? That's going to take it up to a higher level to make sure, like we're saying, the delegates basically, I don't just say get compensated, but they excel to the high level that they've learned from working in the community and in the political connection. Because we know for years, there's been precinct delegates that's been in the community over 30, 40 years and never seek a higher capacity
You know what,
role.
Speaking of work, and I don't want to cut you off because mm-hmm. I know we're going to have to move to another subject soon, but to you slime balls out there that had audacity to move into new communities.
Uh-oh, here we go.
And fake like you're doing some work, popping up on scenes, just showing up, calling yourself a shark and a pit bull and all this and all that jive. You ain't fooling me. There's a sector of some of us Democrats that just think that we got it. And when I say we, I ain't in that. But there's a sector when I say we, some of us melanated folks that will cut their own kids to get some political power.
Say that again.
If you about your business, because I ain't worried about your business, I'm worried about your business. You don't have to tag anybody or anything. You ain't got to hit up my people trying to be some shining star to the area and you ain't got no blood in yet. I was about to say something real nasty, but I'm going to leave it alone. But
this is where
I'm watching y'all, and I know some of y'all need to stop it. Get some help.
Yeah.
It's okay. Breathe.
But
You're going to lose.
This is where I give just homage, acknowledgement, and praise to my community, right? Because they can see the fakers. They see the imitators.
And these are Democrats. It'd be so juicy.
They see them embarrassing themselves. And I think that's the thing about being authentic, showing up as yourself, and continually to do the work due to the passion and the self-interest that you have, that you know that connect with the people. Because even right now, I think I mentioned to you how I'm getting housing work done. But I constantly think as I go from room to room, how many other individuals right now in the whole pandemic and the whole winter that may have housing issues, right? Mm-hmm. So we always bring them back together. Same thing when we say about the water issues. I just had to get all new pipes. I constantly bring that to the forethought and to talk to individuals that are having those same situations and making sure that they have the resources. And even you, we talk about a lot of stuff of the work that you do with McAllister. All of this is connected to our community, and a lot of our families need this stuff. So I think those fakers, they'll be seen. The imitators, you can't replicate certain things. You can try, but I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna use this example. I love milk chocolate, but you remember on Easter when they give you that little fake wax chocolate? As soon as you take a bite of that, you be like, "Oh, I don't eat this." You be like, but as soon as you bite that real milk chocolate, right? You know the difference. And I just want to say that about authentic candidates in our community. So residents continue identify those individuals beforehand, and I think that's what we're talking about, to make sure that they know who these candidates gonna be, like our mayoral candidates, right?
We gonna get into all this song.
There we go.
It's coming song. We ain't gonna do it yet because I want to get into this mic.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Come on. But that's what we're saying. And even when we talking about old girl from we ain't gonna drop her name, but from Georgia, that is talking about all type of bull crap. Literally had the conversation chasing down this young man who was in a trauma, devastating incident where somebody came and just shot up his school, right? And she running to him talking about it didn't happen and trying to bring intimidation. But this is legislative in their states. And so when we even look at our own state, I think we need to be intentional to identifying bad characters that are not allowing bills to pass. I do believe Cynthia A. Johnson actually posted the bill 40, was it 4049? It was 4048 that was connected with 4049. But the reality is it was supposed to basically provide services for our education, but it was tapped into something else. So if you didn't pass one thing, you couldn't get access to the services for the children, which should not be right. But residents need to know what, like we say, our Republican counterparts are really doing. But they claim they love our children. They claim they love our community. But when they hinder access to services for our children, our babies, the education, what they're really doing, staying according to the agenda that they got set.
Hey, man, I know y'all doing us a disservice disrupting all them appointees that our governor trying to put through, but that's a whole other conversation. Y'all just threw away another 5, so what that makes 18 as a total? Oh, yeah.
Oh, update us. What new appointments? Please update us.
I don't really know the specifics behind what appointees those were, but the same way they did those 13, they did these recent 5 because their thing is, oh, she didn't bring us to the table. You know, I could just imagine some of them guys going home at night, putting on some tutus, going in their basement upset because, oh, Governor Gretchen Whitmer didn't talk to me. Come on, man. Man up. Man up, man. It's about work for the people. Are y'all taking this personal?
That's it.
You taking it personal. And with your tutu, you need a tutu. Shirky. And this new guy, I don't even know what his name is. He just got elected as doggone the new House Speaker, and he losing his mind already. He walked in with a tutu. Not saying he's no. I'm not insinuating anything. Before y'all get the
saying the complaining capacity.
Before y'all get to trying to cancel me out,
just a complainer.
See me outside. I bet you won't cancel me.
Doing the work.
But at the end of the day, we cannot move anything forward not trying to unify. Unification doesn't always mean you gonna get what you want.
That's it.
Unification doesn't mean that the Republicans are not going to slice this bill down that doggone the new president, Joe Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris is trying to push because you think public schools not supposed to have no money. Because you feel like states and cities not supposed to have no money. Who the hell you think's supposed to work for them if we don't have no jobs? Yes, I am a city worker. So it matters to me. But that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go there. You are watching WJZZ Cool TV on the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Please share, comment, call 313-355-6018. We're here at 8 o'clock. We got a little minute to go, you know. Call us. Hit us up. Kwame Kilpatrick. Hey, I'm still talking about that. So, I mean, if you want to call and make a comment on how another person thought that they were going to tell somebody not to speak a name, hit us up. Let's talk about it. But I want to get into MJT. That's the new young lady
Yeah, I'm about to say who is
from
that
Georgia.
again?
I don't want to say her
Yeah,
name.
thank you. We're not
but
saying her name.
Congresswoman Green from
Yeah.
Georgia. She's making a complete fool of the damn Republican Party, and they're allowing it. Like, I'm sorry. I just thought about it earlier. You know who I miss? And even though I believe he was drunk as all hell every time you seen him, Boehner. Because I'm sorry, he will put the Republicans in check. What was his name? John Boehner?
Yes.
I miss him at this point.
Yeah, because he was able to come with a strict.
He would not play that right now.
When it's concerning the people in certain type of bills.
He gonna show up with them eyes bloodshot, teary red. The man was about his business though. Yeah. He wouldn't have been dealing with this crazy foolishness. No. Him and Don, he might have ran up on Donald Trump by now. With a bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand. Stop. Trump, come outside on the front porch. Yeah. Come outside, cause you ignorant. But at this point, that party is losing all credibility.
Yeah.
You got people that believe in spaceships shooting lasers down, starting forest fire. God.
I know.
Oh!
And they would not sanction her. Her party wouldn't sanction her.
People.
Yeah. Just to say, we're going to need you to stop talking about things we know have been myths. What's the other word we use?
She was elected. She was elected. She was elected. People elected her.
But hold on. What did we say? I'm not going to throw no names out there. But we understand, because I did well. I didn't reach my goal, but I did well in fundraising. But what we identified in certain campaigns, that people bought themselves the seats, right? Right?
Well, I don't know what the hell she did in Georgia.
But that's clearly, when we think about the capacity of her presenting herself as a whole, all she needed is some financial backing to be able to do things in a timely manner, right? And like you saying, because just by her behavior she's exhibiting and showing it, that I don't believe that her residents really knew her mental capacity and thinking that certain things weren't real.
But that's my point. As I see now, it's not just us in the inner city that don't do voter education.
Yes.
Were these people watching this heifer's YouTube for the last 2 years? Did she watch her walk up on a shooting victim? I mean, I don't know what happened with the guy. I wasn't there, but they said he was shot there. His mama said he was shot there. I'm inclined to believe he was shot there.
And he has done organizing in the community specifically around high school shootings and stopping the distribution of semi-automatic rifles and all of that. So
I want to give a shout out.
He's actually the poster child for Sandy.
I want to give a shout out to my mama real quick. Kiwana Chapman, I know you're not watching right now, but you're going to see this video soon. I'm looking at you. I know for a fact what you have done. And we've been walking, and I got shot up innocently. Shot, period. But walking to have a speech, and some crazed woman is going to walk behind us with a camera. I know what you did, baby. I know we wouldn't be having this conversation. I know it would have been public news. I know you still my star. I love you. You always my star, mama. But anyway, it wouldn't have went down like that.
Black mama's not going for that.
It wouldn't have went down like that.
Hold on, wait a minute. Excuse me. Wait a minute.
You followed me for blocks with a camera.
She had the mother had composure.
I'd have had to pull my mom's. Stop! Wait! Don't kill her! You're gonna go to jail. We gotta go have this speech, Mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
we black mothers don't play.
Come on now. That's some real audacious stuff right there.
Yeah, but like you're saying, the mentality of clearly them drinking the juice, her being so stuck, because even her mask that she wears every time she speaks, she felt like she has to make some type of statement, right? Trump won. What was the recent one? Something. So
freedom of speech.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I think even in that's just showing that the toxicity in the government in certain levels. This is why it was so important to actually have new leadership in Georgia, right? I mean, it's a big state, so we realize there are different other districts that still need change and transition to leadership that, like we saying, that actually have self-interest toward to the residents and are not in mythological and fake type of, some people, and I don't want to offend anyone that thinks, talk about UFOs, but when we talk about Sandy Hooks,
it's fake news.
Yeah, when we talk about Sandy Hooks, when we talk about the Holy Cross, things we know historically that has occurred, that's when you
she said it wasn't no plan to hit the Pentagon.
Yeah.
How did you get elected with all them crazy military people in Georgia, and they went for that? That's what I'm saying. Like,
so because she was, and this is what I was going to even say as a candidate, in selecting other candidates, we don't follow people YouTubes. Do you look up people YouTubes to find out who they are?
You know how many views those had before she was elected?
But that's what I'm saying, though. What audience that was, not probably the audience of the ones that voted for her that weren't aware she was either not fully mentally capable or did not have some racial instability.
They have been in her district recently. These people of a certain have said they don't care what she has said.
Oh. See, so I can't.
They don't care what she has done.
I can't even justify no more.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't.
They backing her, yeah.
Anybody that's found out she's done this and they're like, oh hell no, no,
so
they like this. Hey, please keep going.
I'm gonna say it like Miss Thompson said. They done ate the cookie. It's over.
What kind of cookie they eat?
You ain't seen The Matrix. By the time you eat this cookie.
Yeah. I thought they was talking about some cookie. Some cookie.
But no.
Y'all know what some cookie is. Y'all out there know what cookie is.
But like we're saying, we have to, we're going to transition because she ain't worth talking about no more. But,
she's not worth talking about. But the
even
thing
in Michigan.
is, she's in a very high position of power. So no matter what we say, how she's not worth talking about, we're going to be talking about this broad for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
No matter what.
But see,
I don't believe they're going to let her sit without a job and just lollygag around for 2 years. Because she don't have no committees to work on.
Yeah, because they sanctioned her for the committees, but then they sanctioned her mouth and her conversation. So till they shut her up.
How can you shut somebody up like that?
My opponent was sanctioned at all multiple ways also. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it wasn't to the level of this. So...
Because she's congressional, right?
She decided,
she's congressional or a senator?
Congressional.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
So, granted, your opponent played the right way. Mm-hmm. He ain't playing by no rules.
Oh, no. She just out there. Yeah.
She told somebody, a reporter today, you tell me I was being rude and nasty and disrespectful. You was being rude, nasty, and disrespectful saying Donald Trump lost.
But, and see, that's what I'm saying. There's still in denial that he lost. They're still in denial
this is the party
of the transition
Trump now.
And that's what we're saying, that I think
nationwide, that's what's dangerous.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. By keeping them relevant in the subject matter of the conversation, it's good to see the toxicity. But to identify them of saying, one, she got to go. Mm-hmm. And number two, we see who you leaning towards. So we see who will be barriers and obstacles to get stuff passed, right? So, and that's another thing. Hold on, you talking to an organizer. So when I think about that, I think about if there's certain things that she want to hold up, how do you move a candidate? Through they voters. So that's why I go back to the voters. Do they really understand? Because everybody don't watch CNN.
Oh, they are watching Fox. They could care less about CNN.
The CNN
but
is $39.99 a month.
They did, huh? Wait a minute, what?
Yes, it is. I know. It's $40 a month to have CNN.
On cable?
Yeah, and just to have it if you online it. You can stream it.
I get it with my Xfinity shit. I ain't paying not for no CNN. Anderson Cooper ain't that good.
The other way by dropping the price of CNN. The point I was making is,
hey, Como, holler at me, dog. We need to set something up because that ain't right.
But the point is a lot of people are not tapped into the political stream to watch the news. Because remember, everything don't come on 247.
No, not at all.
There's some stuff they don't even talk about. And PBS has been on their game.
If you want to see the city of Detroit government, Channel 10.
There you
Channel
go.
21.
There we go. And there's one more. What's
It
that
is?
other one? Yeah, it's 3 of them. But I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
22 now.
There we go. See? And those be recordings, though. I think that one is be recording one. But 10 is where the live streams
Yeah,
come.
live. If you want to see city council meetings from Monday to Thursdays live, you better jump your behind on at 10 o'clock.
Now, matter of fact, well, we touched on that. We just diverting down another alley. But
that's why I went that way.
yes, city council. What upcoming meetings we got that we need to be tuned in? Because all I know, one of them meetings Tuesday. City council upcoming meetings. Do we have any that we know? I know we had budget meetings last week. All right.
You gonna ask me something? Next time you want to do that, I will bring a printout. I don't know this stuff off the back. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And don't ask me about anything if I don't have a piece of paper with me to let you know. Because I don't know off the top of my head. I do know public health and safety is at 10 o'clock on Monday. Formal sessions at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. Internal ops is at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. Neighborhoods is at 10 o'clock on Thursday. Wait a minute. No. That's PhD on Thursday at 10 o'clock. Hey, man, look, like I said, holler at me, dog.
that was good enough. You see how you shot that out there? And that's another thing. A lot of people don't know that they're live. On Zoom. And then you can go on the city website, pull up the agenda, and click the Zoom link and pull right on in. Now, they don't always give you public comment access, and I think that should be more addressed with our
So let's talk about these mayoral candidates.
I just had to go there.
No, because you going somewhere that I'm going to go to later on when I make this little announcement on air, since we live now and y'all can hear me, and I hope y'all tuning in because I got something important to say. So tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell your sisters and tell your brothers and tell your aunties and cousins and all them tune in by 8:50 because I'm representing y'all, but I'll let you know about that soon. Anyway, I go and get these lists every week because I want to know who's actually running for city elections coming this year. Man, it feel like the devil is sitting on my lap, breathing on me, saying, "Boy, you better get it out.
Gotta get your life right.
You better go to church, boy." But
you think it's hot in here?
Woo! You think it's hot in here? You better get saved, y'all nigga. But the mayor's list again. Jesus, help me, Lord. We got Rashad Littleton Schaefer, Danetta L. Simpson, Anita Bell, Ramon Jackson, Jalen Martell Harris, Cheryl Rashana Webb, Christopher Green, Maya Donnell Jones. We got a phone call or an alarm going off. Artisha Bomer, Donna Pitts, and Sherry McPhail. Sherry McPhail just got on that list
just about to say,
because last week we didn't have that there. So we got a new person up to the list.
Sharon McPhail, and the fights get fuller.
Yeah. For clerk, we got Michael Stephen Richard and Kendall McKinney Anderson. That's the only two names. Your current clerk hasn't entered yet. We all know she will enter. I feel like I got tears coming down my eyes, but it's just a little bit of sweat. Who we got next? At large. Nope, I'm doing police commissioner. I wait till at large. Y'all gonna wait for these council stuff because I'm gonna make you wait. I sound like Sam Riddle right now. Ooh, I better not say Sam Riddle. Anyway, police commissioners. District 1, Tristan James and Tamara Smith. That's my homegirl. District 2, only one person right now, Linda Bernard. District 3, we got Damian Mitchell, Wendell Brown, Cedric Banks. Two of those names I'm familiar with. The Wendell Brown, I wonder if that's the guy that was locked over in China for the guy that played football, and they had him held over there for. Oh shit, I gotta fill you in. We'll talk.
Oh yeah, I need
we'll talk outside of here.
Yeah.
I know my football. Yeah. Motor City Lions, what up though? I just gotta throw it out there. Semi-pro football Detroit, what up though? Detroit Ravens, Michigan Gators, Detroit Seminoles. Man, it's a lot of y'all. Don't get mad if I don't know your name off back, but I mean it is what it is.
Yeah, we just brought to you the shout out to the local teams.
Yeah, semi-pro football is returning to Detroit this summer, ladies and gentlemen, but that's another subject. District 4 Police Commissioner, we got Dennis Bryant and Willie E. Bell. District 5, nobody. District 6, one person, Landis Lee Spencer. District 7, Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson. Wasn't that a president?
Yes, it was.
How the hell he come back and run? And William Davis as police commissioner for District 7. For CAC, we got Dennis Bryant, District 4. That's the only person we got right now. Nobody else is, I guess, pulled anything.
For the CACs at all.
Take that back. Byron Osborne, he's pulled, but I don't know why he's not up here. But that's District 5.
Okay.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Well, most of y'all like drama in Detroit. You know, Detroit, I feel like some of these voters and some of the people here are like one cracker away from being a Republican. You're so conservative. I thought y'all was progressive. I look at stuff, y'all so by the playbook. You scared to step outside yourself and action. 313-355-6018 if you want to call in, man, because I ain't going to never stop saying what I want to. Can I ask? At large, we got Nicole Small, Roy Howell, Andre L. Spivey, Brenda Jones, Teresa Williams, Bernita M. Bradley, Joanna Underwood, Yusuf Bunchy Shakur. For City Council District 1, only one person, James Tate. City Council District 2, Nicole Small, Roger Short, Jalen Martell Harris, and Roy McAllister Jr. City Council 3, we got Wendell Brown, Mark Walker, Dennis T. Green, Scott Benson, and Adam Mundy Sr. 4, Corey Gilchrist, Keith Jones, Tosin Knight. I'm going to do it. Anna Mashan Osei Bomani.
There we go.
I'm going to say it again. Anna Mashan Osei Bomani. Dog, if I ain't get your name right, man.
That's why he read it this week.
I've been practicing like a mother.
Last week, I needed help on 3 names.
Because I know what it's like for somebody to butcher your name. Or Orlando Maurice Crudup and Ken Snap. Okay. Who else do we have? City Council District 5, Yusuf Bunchy Shakur again, and Mary Sheffield. City Council District 6, Raquel Castaneda Lopez. Hector, what? No, I wanted to say it right.
Yes, I was saying it with you.
Hector Santiago and Mia Maka Jordan. District 7. There's a lot of people here. You got Shannon Roshan, Joseph Harrell Griffin, Robert Olive, Angie Webb, Joanna Underwood, William Davis, Terrell George, Artisha Balmer. And we got a write-in, Tanya Wells. Write-in? Can you write in this early?
I don't think you still gotta get the petitions, but she gonna try to bypass the petitions.
No, the shit say right. Excuse me. I know y'all don't like the way I talk sometimes because you feel like people that cuss are so wrong.
Like you, isn't that the petition?
Y'all want some tea and crumpets?
That was the show before us.
Oh shit. Yeah, but I don't. I'm confused on that one.
That she had to pull petitions, so I don't know how she's a write-in.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm confused on that. But hey,
she filled in the wrong slot. How about that, maybe?
I don't know. Whatever you do, good luck.
Yes, I'm in District 7, so that fight is going to be very, very good.
I ain't hating on nobody.
Yes, I feel that.
I know what it's like.
Yes, as a candidate in my area, I am looking for a strong council person that is going to, one, connect to the residents, focus on our specific needs, and already been doing the work. So that's what we were saying. You can't just transplant yourself and saying, oh yeah, I'm new. I just moved up, been here a couple years trying to just fit in and get in, and now I just want to lead you all. Negative. I feel that one should, if you, of course, we know we're not all born here, because I didn't get here till I was 11, but to know the landscape, to know about our past issues and woes and what we want to go for, and really establish in our community. The different issues from the environmental, from the water, from housing sustainability and the economic situation, I feel that the individual has to be focused,
right,
and then professional. So I think that's really crucial because we were talking about the transition from the millennials.
Yeah.
To the transition from our baby boomers.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this out loud. Some of y'all millennials, man, look, dog. Hey.
I was trying to tiptoe to the combo, right?
I know I'm messed up, bruh. Dog. Some of us gotta stop acting like we done fell off the back of a loony bin. But I'm gonna leave it at that.
And I think that's what he's saying is everything in certain, what we say, our generation, we know the millennials, I'm gonna show up at myself, I'm gonna be very transparent. But there are certain things that we should just sometimes keep to ourselves. And then show up where it's relevant for that conversation. Because we gotta remember, we want you to be able to stay professional and not allow our counterparts to use negative things against us. Because if what we say, regardless of what they say, be careful of black communities because we know they say that. But certain things that stay in your house, they have it in your house to shit.
You know, they can't take my language.
I'm just gonna keep that real.
They can't take my language at all. But they can definitely take my appearance. With that being said, these suits and them haircuts, don't be that one to feel like I can't groom myself. I gotta be straight to the street because if you know your hood history, some of the most gangsters was laid with it.
Come on,
fried that and laid to the side, finger waves and all that.
With Mr. Detroit, the gentleman that
come
just
on
closed,
now.
Always,
you know what I'm saying? So if you know your pimping, if you know your street.
It ain't easy, but you always look good, though.
You know Maserati Rick went out in the doggone half of Mercedes Benz. Looking good.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't no such thing as you can't be hood and dress up. Because I'm going to tell you, when I get me some money, I'm going right to the soup store.
And I'm glad you even, like you say, pivot that way because for a lot of individuals on my kitchen cabinet knew me and wanted me to continue. I want you to look this role, right? You need to fit the role. And I was like, I wanted to look like a resident because that's who I am.
Right,
I don't want to be cookie cutter. This is who I am. But when we realize as we rise up, we're role models. Our children are looking up to us. And then there's certain professionalism that is expected when you take on certain titles. And like we say, once again, expectations to lead the communities. You don't have to become bougie. Like, I'm not a name brand person or anything. That high level of capacity. Now, you talk about some shoes. My feet got to be comfortable. So that's another subject matter, right? But as a whole, as we move forward in our spaces, ladies, you got to cover up, right? One would say, I don't have to do all that. But I'm going to keep this real. You ready? They will be distracted. So do you want them to look at your eyes or your chest? And I'm going to go there and flip it back to you.
Because I was about to say, I'm going to leave it alone. You are watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you to the people that's been commenting on Facebook.
Yes.
So,
Miss Thompson. Hey, Sam.
I never... Oh, first off, this is the quarantine with Dre and Roz. I plug myself while I'm plugging everything else. So, I've never been a person to talk about myself. Don't like it. Really ain't never been that type of guy. Even when I was a great football player, I didn't like talking to people. I didn't like people saying my name in stands. That made me itch, make my skin crawl. I guess it's some kind of disorder I might have or something. But within this past week or these last few months, I have been looking at a few things and going through a few interviews and a few process, not even really interviews, but some listening sessions and things. I assume that decisions were made. Your boy wasn't going to be a part of them. But, announcing it publicly, I'm announcing it here now. I am now a part of the new MDHHS, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, first ever Child Support Community Council Advisory Board. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Detroit of theirs. I am so ecstatic about this. You just don't understand.
A Child Support Policy Council?
Yeah, we looking at some things.
And this is the first type of committee like this?
Well, I mean, considering that the state of Michigan has been so filthy with some of their policies.
This is amazing, ladies. And this is historic. This is historic. He's been very modest about it, but this is historic.
I ain't going there either. It might be historic, but it is what it is.
It's historic. We got to give credit due. And you guys out there heard that. Folks with child support,
look,
you got a voice right
here. I can't get your support cut. I can't get your kids back. I can't get your baby mama to come back from Tennessee. I can't do none of that kind of stuff. But I can help change the policy that allowed all that stuff to happen.
Exactly. And you need their stories.
I can help change the policy that prevented your baby daddy from paying you anything. I don't want anybody thinking I'm going into this one-sided, because I'm not. I've been on both sides of it. I've been a kid in the child support system, and I have children in the child support system. And I can tell you, neither one of them was damn fun.
Come on.
So, with that being said, I got a little back. It got muscles in it. I just can't pull off my shirt and show you all that. That's the other station. But I can't do that here. My back look good, though. But okay. Get on my back, Detroit. Pontiac.
Now, are the residents able to attend the meetings?
That is what I'm working on. As a matter of fact, I just got the schedule of the first 6 meetings. It's going to be monthly meetings the last Wednesday of every month at 6:30. I just got the schedule. I'm going to drop that schedule tonight and again tomorrow morning. But be dropping it damn near every time I get a chance to, so y'all know you got a voice. I am that voice.
There we go.
I could put my issues on the back burner because that's what I'm there for. I'm representing you. With my representation with you, I can throw myself in there somewhere because it's all the same policy. It's all the same thing. I'm going to work for the same people. So
and I think that's important because Detroit actually have a representative at the state level to talk about our issues. Saying Wayne County probably house more child support cases.
My issue was in another county that started with an O and ended with a D, just like another people I know.
All right.
So
see,
I'm coming to attack.
At least a Tri-County.
I'm coming to attack from different areas. I don't know if there's anybody from Oakland there yet. I haven't met my whole board. Shout out to Shannon Payton.
Okay.
He's the other. I'm not racist, but he's the other black man on here. I believe there's only 2 of us. He's from Jackson area.
Yes.
Shout out to him. I'm ready to roll. I've been looking at policy. Only thing I can say is I hope y'all kind of censor my mouth a little bit because I see some things already that make my skin itch. But we only got a couple minutes left. Rosin, what's up? Get ready to get us up out of here.
Well, we thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the quarantine of WJZZ, the Cool TV. We want to make sure you are consistently focused on the redistricting. The meeting was yesterday, y'all. I was on something else and missed it. Stay tuned because they're actually redrawing our lines for our state house, our Senate house, and then another state level. I forgot that quick. It's 3 lines, though. So, our congressional. So, we want to make sure we're at the forefront of the table. They're asking us for our questions. They're asking us for our input. And in reality, straight lines mean straight lines. That's why I think that's funny. Because our stuff look like jigsaw pieces of puzzles. And we really can say just draw a straight line and, make sure that we have a fair conversation towards our residents. So I thank you all for tuning in. Once again, Rosin M. Ogburn, running for state representative for 9th House for 2022. And I just thank you and pass it back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good one. You know what it is. You know how we do. We see y'all next week. And there's nothing more, nothing less. I love y'all. Appreciate you for coming on again. And we back. Hey, Detroit, get on my back.